Sleep for 12 hours.
You're supposed to be feeding.
I don't think that's necessary. They can starve. Gain some independence around here.
Nancy, Chantal's calling.
Ollie says you blew off cooking dinner. You can't do that, Nancy. Now go to the kitchen and stay there until you've made my guests the best meal they've ever had in their lives.
I guess it's not optional. Oh, that's annoying. Two French toast, medium.
Order up. Order up.
All right.
Order up. Order up.
Respawn. Canadian bacon.
Order up.
Cooking.
It's finished.
Yep, all done.
All right. So let's see if we can go out. Not dangerous.
Ha! The battle for the kingdom of the Snow Princess begins!
Darn.
The Snow Princess surrenders, for now.
I'm starting to get really cold.
Not that one. Not that either. Not any of these. That one.
Doesn't quite measure up.
Well, darn. I know what it looks like now. Kind of in the middle. Dodge, dodge.
I snagged a sturgeon. Huh, there goes my line.
Darn. Okay, so it'll even take it even when there's not a hook in front of it.
I broke my line.
Really? Even the wood? Okay. Huh. I don't know how the wood would do that. How would the wood? Darn it! I think that was one. No.
I broke my
I
line.
don't understand how a piece of wood, which is somehow floating midway in the lake, would snap a line. Come on now. Alright, I can. me, my fish that I actually want. No! It went too high! Boot. Oh, boot that. There it is. Get it.
Doesn't quite measure up.
Well, darn. When am I gonna get one that does? Darn, I didn't want that.
Wrong again.
Darn it. Here's another one.
Rats, too small.
Oh, goodness.
This one.
That's not the right one. This is. Oh, god dang it.
That won't do.
I want to lower it. There's too many fish. I have to, like, have the hook dodge the fish.
There we go. A 2-foot northern pike. No more fishing for me. Left behind by whoever trashed this place, maybe? 202-555-7237. That's a U.S. phone number.
Yeah. Birds, which makes you think Guadalupe. That's her name. The bird watcher. Oh, that's not nice.
Oh my gosh! Whoever threw that ice ball at me must have set off an explosion that shattered the ice. And my jacket's gone. No wonder I'm so cold.
Here's the jacket there.
Thanks, pup.
A coat. I need to make it to shore by jumping from Icicle to Icicle and put on that coat before I freeze to death.
Oh. Okay, I don't know which way is. Oh. Oh. They come back too? What the heck? What am I supposed to do? Stand around. I can't even get to that one because there's no ice thing near it. Did it just screw me over?
I think so.
There's no way to even get to that one. Because you can go all the way around. I mean, I can try that, but now I'm gonna freeze. It, like, screwed me. There's no path.
Yep. No jump.
It's too late. Took too long.
I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, it, like, screwed me over. That not close enough?
No jump.
It doesn't let me. What am I doing here? I'm as close as I can possibly get to it. Senior
Check.
detective. I don't know. Exactly. What the heck am I supposed to do? Just bounce around for a while? Like, what is going on here? It won't let me go to shore.
Can't jump.
No, it won't let me. Like, I'm clicking everywhere.
I'm getting sleepy.
There's nothing near it. What am I supposed to do? Let me just go all the way to the bottom.
open up.
I might have to because there's nothing I can do. I mean, look at where I am. Alright. The problem is they don't explain the puzzle to you at all. They're just like, move around. There's things that randomly appear and disappear. But there might be a way to force ice to appear near it.
Okay. Well, try it.
It's kind of like that weird nonsense puzzle from the end of the last game. To try to get things to appear. So the goal is to get things to appear. But I don't understand the consistency. Like, I don't understand it at all. How do you get it up here? I'm stuck. I'm just stuck forever, I guess. There's nowhere for me to go. Yep, just stuck forever. I'm trying to figure out, like, in the last puzzle in the last game, I still could never figure out how to get those platforms to appear or disappear. Like, it was, if you jumped in a certain direction, it would cause that platform to appear / disappear.
Did you ever win?
But there was never any consistency. No, like, well, in the last game, yeah, we figured it out, but not, like, you couldn't really predict well what would appear and what would disappear. That makes it disappear, that makes it disappear. Disappear. Can I get one to appear, please? Nope. How about this? Appear. That appeared. Oh my gosh. Can I get this to appear? Not appearing. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the explanation that somebody gave online still doesn't really make much sense. Because they just say, jump in the direction that you want to go. And sometimes things will appear, but it's not consistent at all. Avoid jumping along rows which include the corner. I don't even know what the flow. What is a flow? It's not spelled F-L-O-W. I don't know what this is.
Well,
Until
I'm
you're
assuming
close
that's
enough.
the way it's supposed to be spelled.
Talk about corners?
Here you go.
Yeah, this explanation is horse garbage.
I'm getting sleepy.
They're talking about a corner flow. But, like, what does that mean?
Then go up.
Why did it disappear there and not when I'm going over here?
Can she jump that way? Jump that way.
Like, it's appearing in the diagonal, sure, but it's all the way down here. Like, how do I get it to appear where I want it? No, like, I don't know why it appears sometimes and doesn't other times. No, but it seems to have just worked. I don't know. The online didn't help at all.
Whose this is or why that wolf left it here.
It just happened
But
to
at least
work
now
randomly
he won't be
one
freezed to
time.
death.
I don't know. It just worked. Grant, I cannot tell you why it worked this time. It just did.
I feel warmer already. There's a note in one of the pockets.
Okay.
Since I can't go back the way I came, maybe these tracks will lead me to shelter. Avalanche Ridge. Ugh, not exactly reassuring.
Hey, but there's been no
The
avalanche,
snow's
so
so deep, I'm sinking up to my knees.
good exercise.
If I want to follow those tracks, I'm gonna need some snowshoes.
Oh, really?
Ski tracks, probably Yanni's. I bet if I follow them, I'll wind up back at the lodge. If I don't get warm soon, I may not make it.
You're fine.
Ah, much better. I was really cold. Somebody left me a note.
I really like playing snowball fights with you, but I'm afraid you won't want to play with me anymore. If you play with me and win, I'll give you my top secret way I can stay out in the cold for so long. Okay. Screw it. I'm gonna beat her up.
Now, how dare you trespass here? You shall pay for your insolence.
Bonk. 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 Oh, oh. Ah. Darn it. The click didn't register.
You win bombs away. Whatever you're really cold, just squeeze the toasty pack and you'll get a burst of heat. It only works when you're already cold, and you can only use one toasty pack at a time.
Okay. So it's in my inventory. And I guess when she's really, really full, we can use that.
I feel warmer already.
Anyway.
Nancy, hi! What the heck happened out there?
Actually, I'm not quite sure.
I walked out to Icicle Lake to see how you were doing in the fishing shack, only there wasn't any fishing shack. There wasn't even a lake. The ice was all busted up like somebody dropped a bomb on it.
All I know is, after I caught that 2-foot northern pike, I walked outside and someone knocked me unconscious with an ice ball. The next thing I knew, there was an explosion and I was on an ice floe in the middle of the lake with no coat and no fish.
Somebody decked you with an ice ball and blew up the lake? Holy moly!
Probably you. Couldn't stand the thought of losing to a girl.
Har har. The good news is you're okay. The bad news? No more ice fishing.
Well, I better get back to work.
See you later.
I need to see what time lunch is. I already forget. Oh, I gotta do this stuff.
Clean the
Yeah,
rooms.
yeah. Why do they think it's a good idea to make her do chores? Come on. I didn't want to do. These people, they crazy. The way they mess up their bed like that. Come on. Why can't I get the towels?
What do you want?
You messed with my rifle, didn't you?
This I gotta
That's why I
hear.
missed.
Excuse me?
This fax just came for you. It's from the wacko left-wing wildlife gang that paid you to screw up my rifle so I'd miss that wolf.
How dare you talk to me like that? I'm leaving this place right now.
Good. You just got yourself an escort off the premises.
That's Guadalupe, the bird watcher. And she did want to find the wool. She made that very clear.
At least they're not making her change the beds.
Yeah, just making them. Not a big deal. One click. All it takes. This. What is this? Oh, it's a tackle box.
Yes.
That's right. I was gonna look at what time lunch is because we have to apparently cook. We're not allowed to skip. Noon? Yeah.
It's
noon, yeah, and then 6 p.m. is dinner.
right. Noon to 1.
6 p.m. is dinner.
Yeah, 6 to 7 is dinner.
Alright. Trying to think of what could be next. I just realized there's 6 rooms and there are 6 colors here. White, red, blue.
Green.
Green, blue, red. I'm just gonna, like, because my brain doesn't work too good, I'm just gonna write it down really quick. I just realized that. Because the doors can change colors. See what that's about. I didn't want to do that. Alright, there's a fireplace at the end of the hall. I'll start from the fireplace. Alright. So we got the one to the right of the fireplace, which should be green. That doesn't have to change. This one should be blue. Oh wait. Did I get them backwards? Yeah, I think I got them backwards. This one's supposed to be... It was... And then... This one is supposed to be green. Yeah. Blue to the right. Wait. Green to the left. Did I do it backwards? I did do it backwards. I don't know what I'm doing. Again, verify. Blue. Okay. And green. Okay. So one out this way. It'll be blue on the left. And red. All right. My room, it should be red. And this one should be white. Huh. So they're all the right ones now. There must be another piece to the puzzle. Things don't happen automatically. I hope they don't change. Blue. Green. Should be blue. Red. Should be red. And white. So, as long as they do not change, I don't know.
1555 Mystico, and prepare to be amazed.
Okay, maybe we should call 155 Mystico. 155. 1 5 Mystico.
Who dares disturb the concentration of Mystico the Magnificent?
I'm sorry. This is Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew, I see your future clear as tape. I see a white wolf and a dark figure named Bruno.
Bruno?
But beware, Nancy Drew, the wolf will only lead to danger and intrigue.
Cool. I mean, yes, Mystico.
The Magnificent.
Huh?
You're supposed to say Mystico the Magnificent.
Oh, right. Yes, Mystico the Magnificent.
So, Nancy Drew, what secrets from the beyond do you seek?
A reason for being?
Ah, who do you think I am? A librarian? A witless actress? A retired school teacher? The hapless owner of a ski lodge? A kidnapped teenage reporter? A ne'er-do-well curator? A freaked-out homeowner? An amusement park owner? A tour operator? A ranch owner? A neighbor? A distant friend? A clueless socialite? A worried investor? An entomologist?
All the people that
You
reached out to her in
have
past
incurred
games.
the wrath of Mystico. From this moment forward, bad luck shall creep behind you like a malevolent shadow. Mystico has spoken.
Okay. Anyway,
What was all that about?
I don't know. It was a Easter egg, maybe. I don't know. Phone numbers. Let's call Ned. We haven't called Ned.
Hi, Nance.
Hey, Ned.
Everything all right?
Bad news. Chantal is insisting that if I need help, I get it from this police consultant she hired. A guy named Tino Balducci.
Tino Balducci? Not that cop
That's
who...
the one.
How does Chantal know him?
Someone introduced them and he charmed her into hiring him. And now I have to get all my hints from him.
Well, I'm sure he'll be very helpful. Not as helpful as, say, I would have been, of course, but very helpful.
Yanni Volkstaya, the cross-country skier? Someone threw a bomb at him while he was out on the slopes training.
A bomb? You mean like a grenade or something?
I guess. I heard the explosion myself.
Why would someone do that?
He says the people he competes against are totally ruthless. In fact, he's convinced they're the ones who blew up the bunkhouse. He thinks they were trying to intimidate him.
And what do you think?
I think he's just being paranoid. Someone may be using explosives around here, but I really don't think they're doing it just to get rid of Yanni Volkstaya.
Then why are they using them?
That I intend to find out.
Good idea.
Are you familiar with a book by Jack London called The Call of the Wild?
Sure, it's about a dog who winds up leading a pack of wolves. It's a classic. Why do you ask?
Because I found a copy of it in Lou's room.
Interesting. Maybe he's got something to do with the wolf that's been lurking around outside the lodge.
I was thinking the same thing. He does spend a lot of time outside by himself. He says he's snowshoeing, but maybe he's up to something else. Something that ties in with the wolf somehow.
Or maybe the fact that he's reading that book is all just a big coincidence.
Yeah, that could be too.
As I recall, it was a pretty good book.
Guadalupe Comillo says she's a bird watcher, but I'm not so sure.
Why do you say that?
For one thing, most birders will go on for hours about the birds they've seen or the birds they want to see, but not her. In fact, birds seem to be the last thing on her mind.
And for another thing?
The alarm clock from her room is missing.
So, she's not a bird watcher because she sleeps in?
The melted clock face I found and the debris left behind when the bunkhouse exploded, remember? The one that could have been part of the timing device?
You think it could have been Guadalupe's? You think she's the one who blew up the bunkhouse?
Hey, women can blow things up too, you know. At the very least, they can help blow things up.
Whatever you say.
Someone dressed in a black snowmobiling suit decked me with an ice ball. And when I came to, the lake had been blown to pieces and I was stranded on an ice floe.
Are you okay?
I am now. But remember that piece of black fabric I saw sticking out of Trapper Dan's needle?
You think it came from the clothes the guy who threw the ice ball was wearing?
It's a definite possibility. And if that person also blew up the lake, he or she could be the same person who blew up the bunkhouse.
Which means if you come across someone who owns a black snowmobiling suit that's missing a piece of fabric, you probably found your culprit.
Ollie's on the avalanche patrol, which means he knows how to handle explosives.
Could he be the Mad Bomber?
He's got the temperament for it, I can guarantee you that. What I'm not sure about is why he'd be the Mad Bomber. Although he did mention that he wanted to get back into ranching for himself.
What's stopping him?
No property and no cash. Which reminds me, Chantal hasn't gotten around to giving him the raise she promised him. He seemed a tad bitter about that.
Maybe he figures if he wreaks enough havoc around there, Chantal will shut down the lodge and sell it to him for next to nothing. Not only will he get property, he'll get revenge.
You really think she'd sell the lodge to Ollie?
Of course not, but if Ollie thinks that, he could easily be your guy.
I'd better get going.
Good luck up there, and be
Be careful. Goodbye, Ned.